Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to High Top Sports Network's presentation of WPIAL Class 5A Big East Conference Football. Tonight, Franklin Regional Panthers host the Armstrong Riverhawks. My name is Josh Reckenboss, rolling solo tonight. Had some last-minute cancellations and scheduling changes that, family emergency type stuff I'm not going to get into, but not involving your regular crews, involving some of our contractors who help us out on Friday nights. So just hoping everything works out for a couple of those guys that could not make it tonight. And I am here tonight at the home of the Panthers, Franklin Regional High School. Looking forward to a good game this evening. Franklin Regional Band, as you can hear, is just absolutely tremendous. Franklin Regional about to take the field. And the Panthers on the field, getting ready for this regular season finale against the Riverhawks, losing to the 7th straight. It's up here for Armstrong to jump to 5A. And it has got a couple of wins early in the season, first 2 games of the year back. In overtime at Highlands, and then on the road at Hampton. Since then, tough sledding for the Hawks. Team's out for the coin toss right now. Franklin Regional wins the toss and will defer. Riverhawks will start out with the ball and get on the board early here. And thanks, as always, to our scoreboard sponsor for the season for Armstrong Football, Sprankle's Neighborhood Market. Make sure to stop in on Sushi Wednesday. Grab yourself a $5 roll. Pennsylvania Games to Skill, as you can see up there. Sushi Madness, always a good time. I go for the spicy tuna. Sometimes get one of the sampler platters that has like 20 pieces on it, different stuff, and just throw it down. And, of course, always the finest cuts of meat, where you can hashtag save on meat. Thanks to Sprankles for a season-long sponsorship once again here on High Top Sports Network. Much appreciated to Ryan, Doug, and Randy. Locations in Katanning, Saxonburg, and Leechburg. And we are ready for the opening kick. Riverhawks will return. And 3 men deep for Armstrong right now. And there is the boots. Pretty deep. No reverse there as Kai Klein gets pushed out of bounds. Junior Gentili knocks Klein out of bounds. Camera adjusted a little bit. So 1st and 10 for the Riverhawks. Starting out at their own 17-yard line. Oliver ends off, and that is Costa Kuknis with the first carry of the game for the Riverhawks. Gain of about 2 for Kuknis there on 1st down. 2nd and 8, Armstrong. At their own 19-yard line. Oliver has a sidecar and Kuknis to his right. Oliver, quick throw. Gets it to Kai Klein, and he is met quickly, but steps out of a couple of tackles. Kai Klein makes a move to the sideline there, and got the official going to spot it down. It's a 1st down for the Riverhawks, so the official will spot it down right at about the, what are we looking at here, 34-yard line. And Oliver, a little pitch out to the left. Kuknis shuts one tackle, but it's met and hit. Dropped by number 44, I believe, for Franklin Regional. That is Brent Hickey, yes indeed, credited with the tackle. Short gain, 2nd and 9 here at Riverhawks. Got a 1st down with that quick pass to Kai Klein, able to step out of a couple of tackles there. And that's something that Kai Klein has been known for throughout his high school career, his ability to shed tacklers and keep those legs churning. Here's a handoff. They're going to get it back to Oliver. Trick play. Oliver going to run it, and Oliver's got some room. Oliver hits the sideline, and Oliver turned it on the Jets. Oliver really outrun the defense, and he's down right at the 1-yard line. Well, about the 2. They spotted, and a great play call by Coach Frank Fabian right there. The pitch and the throwback to Oliver, who just turned on the Jets and went all the way down to the Panthers' 2-yard line. So quite a pickup there for the Riverhawks. Nice play by Jaden Oliver. He just had that straight line speed and was able to nearly take it to the house. But the big gainer puts Armstrong knocking at the door. And that's something we haven't seen a lot of out of the Riverhawks this year, is scoring first. So 1st and goal from the 2. Oliver in the shotgun, empty backfield. 4 wide receivers to the right side. Oliver going to take it himself, design run up the middle. He doesn't get it as he's popped there in the hole. Not much running room there. Quite different from the play before. Second and goal. Riverhawks trying to punch it in and take that quick lead that has been so often elusive this year. So Oliver, after a huge play there, I think it was about 60-some yards, and plowing in is Costa Koopnis off left tackle, touchdown, Riverhawks. Costa Koopnis gets Armstrong on the board first. So after the big play on the triggeration by Armstrong head coach Frank Fabian, pulled that one out of the grab bag from somewhere. Looked like a straight pitch. It was going to go, looked like a sweep play, and then quick plant, turn around, throw. And Oliver was waiting there. Good positioning by Oliver, and he got the ball. I feel like it was close to the 35-yard line and just took off all the way down the 2. And in for the first score of the game. Riverhawks take a 6-0 lead, waiting for the extra point here after that offsides penalty. Dan Pearson going to be kicking, I think that's him. And up and good. Through the uprights, the PAT sails through. And the extra point drilled home by the freshman kicker, number 53, Dan Pearson, taking place of the injured Hunter Reed. Pearson's done a very good job. The Riverhawks have called upon him. He has delivered. So that'll be 7-0 Riverhawks here in the first quarter. 8:27 left. Rare territory for the Riverhawks. I mentioned not many leads, early leads for the Riverhawks, I should say. Armstrong back on the field. They will boot it deep. So 2 men back for the Panthers. That kick taken at about the 12-yard line. And trying to get through a crack there on the left side, but tackled right around the 35. Good return quickly. So Panthers will take first and 10 at their own 44. I guess that was 10 yards off on that. Where did I say 35? Looking at the wrong yard marker. Trying to do 10 things at once. So forgive me for seeing the 35 when it was really the 44. So really only off by 9 yards. Panthers open up. Drop back. Looking deep. And that ball knocked away. Case Lemke, the quarterback here for the Panthers. 5'10", 175-pound senior. Taking a shot down the field on the first play. And it'll bring up 2nd and 10 for Franklin Regional. Second and 10. And there will be a procedure penalty before that ball is snapped. Oh, encroachment. So the Riverhawks were guilty of being on the wrong side of the line of scrimmage right there. 5 yards against Armstrong, so make it 2nd and 5. Franklin Regional had 3-2 in the conference, 6-3 overall. Only in playoff position are the Panthers. The Riverhawks, obviously, as mentioned, having a tough year, 0-5 in conference play, 2-7 on the year. Just a rough year for the Riverhawks. Jump to 5A, just not very helpful. You got Woodland Hills, Penn Trafford, Franklin Regional, Latrobe all on your schedule. It's going to be a tough year. And a little pitch out here. Looking for room and finding it. Ball cutting back inside. What a great move. Still on his feet and then pounded from behind. Big tackle. And what a run right there. That was Kyle DuPill. I think that's a 6 on the back of his jersey. Sure looks like it. Maybe. I can't really tell. Jerseys are tight. And looking deep, Lemke over the middle and nearly hauled in for a big gain. That one just off the hands. Callister Brezhnehan just got the hands out there but couldn't haul it in. Lemke under pressure quickly. He was able to get rid of it and put a pretty good throw on it. So that will bring up 2nd and 10 here for the Panthers. Franklin Regional this year, as I mentioned, 3-2 in the conference, solidifying a playoff berth with a victory tonight. I think they might already be in, and another good run there. That was DuPill once again. He is shifty, making people miss in tight spaces. That is the skill of a very good running back. So DuPill, a couple of big gainers. Got 6 right there, but looked like he had nothing at the start of that play, and he was able to make a pretty solid gain out of it. Lemke goes up again, and that is going to be trouble for the Riverhawks as DuPill takes it to the house on a 3rd and 4 play. 29-yard touchdown run. Puts the Panthers right back in it. Teams trade scores on their first possession. And with 6:12 remaining, Franklin Regional puts a touchdown on the board. And that drive was all Kyle DuPill. A lot of yardage gained by the legs of that senior. And to attempt the extra point, number 9, Joseph Bain, and that is good. So Panthers tie it up at 7 apiece. 6:12 remaining. Watching High Top Sports Network. We'll take a quick commercial break and be right back.
Life doesn't slow down when the everyday aches and pains have you sidelined. So get back on the field sooner with the care of Olson Chiropractic. Dr. Ryan Olson and his staff treat a variety of conditions for patients of all ages. Don't jeopardize your quality of life and the moments along the way. Let Olson Chiropractic help you find the healthier, younger you. Call Olson Chiropractic at 724-548-1040 to schedule a consultation or see a full list of services online at olson-chiro.com.
Apologies that camera. I tried to move the tripod during the commercial. It's hanging. Apparently, it's just falling down out the window. So just give me a second. On your back in business, maybe. Yeah, I was hanging out the window there to begin with, and didn't want to leave it that way. Felt that maybe might not be beneficial to the equipment if I left it hanging out the window. It was actually had it balanced on the railing of the stands below me. So kind of someone kind of bumped it there. And I was like, maybe I should move this inside. So that's what happened. So you saw the wonky camera work on the kickoff. Apologies about that. But I was trying to save the equipment. It's not cheap. So Oliver on his second possession led the Riverhawks to a touchdown on his first, and he'll run right there and get not a lot. Oliver, a big run on the trick play. First throwback there from the running back, and Oliver, I guess it would be a reception on a run. Still working the camera just a touch. Get you go there. So that'll make it 2nd and 8, gain of 2 on that first down play for Oliver. And Oliver will pitch it. And straightforward running is Kostakoop miss. So 3rd and 5, Riverhawks. Last thing you want to do after a touchdown drive, first possession, and then giving up a touchdown to Franklin Regional is go 3 and out. So let's see what Coach Fabian has in the bag here. 3rd and 5 for the Riverhawks, 5:14 left. Oliver back to pass, going to take a deep shot. And drops it in and a completion. A nice catch by Kyan Klein, even better throw by Jaden Oliver. And the Riverhawks in business once again. We've got to get it leveled up here so it's level the whole way through. Looks slanted. Moving down the field, we don't want that. So let's try this. And we're down. There we go. How about that? That looks a lot better. So Oliver after the big completion. A little flea flicker action. Throwing deep again. And another completion. Oliver deep down the sideline. Got his man in a low tackle there and takes out Bartolowitz. But Oliver moving. The Riverhawks up and down the field, courtesy of his legs last possession and his arm this possession. Riverhawks trying to fight fire with fire here tonight against the Panthers. Going down the field quickly. Big plays galore. 4:17 left. Riverhawks have it. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line. And Oliver, quick out. Quinn Olson is tackled immediately. Good defensive play there on the outside. I believe that was number 17. Made the tackle there. Jake Weir. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. No gain on that completion. 3:45 left here, first quarter. Thank you to all of our wonderful sponsors now and throughout the season. Got a few coming up here. Steiner Sacco Law Legal Read. Flanders Whole Home Solutions Weather Report. Those will be coming up shortly toward the conclusion of the first quarter. So thanks to those fantastic sponsors. Of course, Sprankles, Olson Chiropractic, Armstrong Indoor Athletics are running onto the field there to call that timeout. One of the coaches from Armstrong couldn't make out who it was, but the Riverhawks take a timeout. We'll take a timeout here on High Top Sports Network, thanks to Armstrong Indoor Athletics.
Armstrong Indoor Athletics, located at 132 South Grand Street Avenue in downtown Katanning, offers a state-of-the-art training facility and top-tier instruction by experienced coaches to help turn your youngster into the best baseball or softball player they can be. Batting cage and bullpen lane rentals are available for 30 to 60-minute sessions, and you can also sign your baseball or softball player up for private hitting, pitching, fielding, and catching instruction with our knowledgeable staff. Be sure to visit Armstrong Indoor Athletics online at aia.team or call them at 724-599-9761 for more information today.
And welcome back, High Top Sports Network. Josh Schrengoss with you here this evening. Riverhawks facing a 2nd and goal here from the 6 out of the timeout. Oliver rolling right, spins out of a tackle, and then playing it by 2 Panthers. My goodness, dangerous play there by Oliver, spinning back toward the field. Brent Hickey there to clean it up, and Andrew Vola also in on that tackle. I think it's going to be a sack, a loss of 7. So 3rd and goal, from the 13-yard line after that sack, 7-yard loss. Oliver taken down and spinning back toward the field. Always dangerous for a quarterback. I remember a play that former Steelers quarterback Mike Tomczak made when he spun back in against, I think it was against the Lions, just got destroyed. You don't want to spin back toward the field. Sometimes it's impossible, though. And a flag. Let's see what we got. Well, they tell Armstrong to walk it back. False start against the Riverhawks. I think that was one of the lines there. Sometimes those big heavies get moving, and tough to put the brakes on. So what was a 1st and goal from the 6 is now a 3rd and goal from the 18. Not what you want to do going backwards here for the Riverhawks, but Coach Fabian known to dial up a big play or two. And Bartolowicz in motion. Fake handoff, and Oliver's got a man wide open. Is Bartolowicz touchdown? Oh, and he dropped it. Oh, I'm already calling it. Oh, he did catch it. Okay, good. I was very confused. I looked down at my screen, and I come back up, and Bartolowicz is walking away like he dropped it or something, but no. Celebration, maybe a little too much celebration on that 3rd and goal conversion from the 18. Don't see that often. So a great play call by Coach Frank Fabian. Touchdown's good. Then we got an unsportsmanlike. So that'll cost the Riverhawks 15 on the kickoff. So maybe Bartolowitz's celebration, which fooled me, infuriated the refs. And the flag goes out. So the Riverhawks will have 15 yards taken against them on the kickoff. So that'll make it 13-7. Armstrong looking. Well, they are adjusting that. So now we're going to get a very long extra point. Pearson going to boot this one. It's going to be about a 35-yard extra point. And Pearson going to get him on the screen there. My goodness, he's far away. And, there was a movement on the – yeah, definitely a false start there. You can see it up here. Right side of the Armstrong line moves there. Now it's going to be a 41-yard extra point. Don't see that often. And seeing a lot of things that we don't normally see here. A 3rd goal converted from the 18 for a touchdown. Now, poor Dan Pearson, the freshman who had to step in for Hunter Reed, an all-conference kicker. And they're going to think better of that one. Pearson off the field here. Might as well just chuck one up and try and get 2 out of it. And Pearson, the freshman lineman, stepping in. And straight toe kicker, George Blanda style. Straight ahead. And done a great job. Really impressed with Dan Pearson. Doing the job when called upon. Oliver, the 2-point conversion, firing, and it's into traffic, and incomplete there on the 2-point attempt. So Riverhawks do score the touchdown, but the 2-point conversion no good after being pushed all the way back. to the 24-yard line, somewhere in that area. So we'll be back after a quick commercial break thanks to Steffi's Country Catering.
Steffi's Country Catering prepares home-style made-from-scratch dishes that will have you convinced Mom made it. Whatever the occasion, Steffi's Country Catering will have you coming back for every event year-round. Find us on Facebook to place an order or to see our Sunday specials, or call 724-54-85047.
And welcome back to High Talk Sports Network. Josh Sharknow here on this beautiful Friday night in Murraysville, PA. Nice to get down here to Franklin Regional. I didn't really enjoy coming here when I was in high school because we got pasted. But fun to come down here now and watch some Friday Night Lights. And here's the kick. And sent deep. Going to the sideline and going to have to be picked up and fielded. And getting a few yards on that return there. Darwin Trey Jones on the return. First quarter, under 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. The Riverhawks have scored on both of their possessions in the opening quarter. Franklin Regional now with its second possession. Lemke takes the shotgun snap, handoff to Dupill, and not much there. Dupill, who ran wild on that first possession, hemmed up nicely by the Riverhawks defense. I'm going to say that was... see on that. I'll say it was Jacob Bowser getting in there, or I'm not sure. Got a 69 out there. Don't have one on the roster. It's got to be somebody we know. So another handoff and a good carry. Nice move. Again, down the Bill, just making guys miss. Bill with a good play there. Big run. So 28-yard run by Bill. Under 1 minute to play here in the first. The Riverhawks up by 6 points. Bill is having his way. Boy, has he got some really, really quick moves. And man, I'm not down there trying to tackle him. He would be Whiff City. So first and 10 from the Riverhawks 45. Lemke gets the handoff to Dupill. He steps out of some tackles, and here's Dupill. He's got some open field. Jukes back, and he's hit toward the sideline. Dupill, good run again. Down to about the 29, so maybe 16 yards if it stands. We got a flag on the play. And that looked like it came in toward the end of the play, so most likely against the Riverhawks, possibly a late hit. Oh, no, it's going against the Panthers. Block in the back. Number 69, Ethan Ekman. So he's got a different number on than usual. He's listed on the roster at number 3. So Ekman wearing the 69 tonight, his final high school game. Lemke just chucking it up, and he's got 2 guys down there. And does someone come down? No. A hit at the end of that play. I mean, he just tossed it up for grabs. He had 2 receivers in the area. Looked like Bresnahan was one of them. I couldn't see the second receiver. Kind of got screened out. Bresnahan's a big kid. Got him listed 6'5", 220. And quite a large target there for Lemke. I don't really mind that, tossing it up for grabs when you got a target that big, but 2 receivers in the area that wiped out at the end of the play there. Nice play by the Riverhawks secondary to knock that ball away. 5.1 seconds left. This will be the final play of the first quarter. Lemke sidecar left. That's Dupill. Lemke back under pressure quickly. Little screen. Oh, caught one-handed by Dupill. And he's got all kinds of open field in front of him. Dupill spin move back. And he's going to get tackled. Oh, and a flag at the end of the play. No good there. That's always... I'm going to have to move this. I'll put it right here. Oh, boy. Sorry. It's just no good way because I got the wall right next to me. So I'll try and keep this situated here for once and for all. There we go. Well, we're trying. We're trying. So, guys, there's a wall right next to me. And I think this should be good. Just a touch. Yep. Well, Riverhawks take a personal foul at the end of that one. Not a good move by Armstrong. That'll be the final play to Bill. Just an amazing catch on that screen. Well, we have time between quarters. Let's take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back on High Top Sports Network. This is Josh Rick. See you in a minute.
My name is Rick Mercurio, and I am in family medicine. But at 70 years old, I've slowed down a little bit. I'm more doing geriatric medicine. We moved to this area in 1984 after finishing my residency in Virginia. My family became members of the YMCA, which is now Richard G. Snyder YMCA. I had 4 children at that time, and we wanted to use the pool for swimming issues, and why soccer for kids is to die for. But back then, that was the most popular of all things. When I was 24 years old, I was a second-year medical school. We were learning there's benefits to exercise. It wasn't established back then in the 70s. It was not known that atherosclerosis and all kinds of things can benefit from it. It was just being looked at. I've told hundreds of people to start coming to the Y or something. I talked exercise, and I was an example for it. You know, it's real hard if you weigh a whole lot, you smoked and all that, and you didn't exercise. Now, you should be exercising. You know, I told everybody. People saw how well, you know, what good shape I was, and I was an example. And I always just used the YMCA, that it was a nice place and you know, a friendly atmosphere. They have everything you could want. It was like home to me, really.
Well, folks, in my line of work, you eat what you can. Just was able to grab a hot sausage out of the crock pot here. Awesome stuff. Thanks to fine folks here at Franklin Regional. Panthers knocking on the door. Second and goal from the 11, Dupill. Trying to make some Riverhawks miss, but able to make a positive gain there on second down. Well, touchdown there for the Panthers. And kicks up and good. 14-13 Franklin Regional. So after the touchdown, Franklin Regional set to kick it off. And that one well into the end zone for a touchback. Big boot there. Off the kickoff following a touchdown. So the Riverhawks take over. 10:28 left in the first half. Oliver has led 2 touchdown drives. And Oliver going to keep it right there. He's got some running room and popped near the first down marker. Jaden Oliver going to pick up about 9, it looks like. So it will be a gain of 9 for Oliver, 2nd and 1. And looks like Bartolowitz going to get that carry. He'll be across the line to gain for a first down. Riverhawks pick up a first. Oliver quick out to Kai and Klein. And Klein will be tackled near a first down.
And ladies and gentlemen, for every touchdown scored in the season tournament, Hartsville's YCSF men's will got $100 to play football. Thank you to YCSF men's for playing high school football. Got a flag on the play.
And a quick out by Oliver, and the catch is made right near the line of game there. Kai Klein, I believe, laying out for that. Oliver swinging out there. That's Bartolowicz with the grab. And the Riverhawks again matriculating the ball down the field. And handoff there. We'll gain a couple. 7 minutes left here in the first half. That is the time remaining on the board. And Oliver under some pressure. Oliver escapes, rolling out to his right. And he fires, throwing the ball out of bounds wisely there. Don't want to try and force one in that situation. Live to play another down. 6:33 left, 2nd and 10. Now the Riverhawks are facing after Oliver wisely throws that one out of bounds. 14-13, tight game here. Panthers and Riverhawks. Armstrong has done a great job offensively so far in this game. A couple of touchdown drives led by Oliver Kuknis, a touchdown run, and Oliver a touchdown pass to Bartolowicz. Man in motion, that is Bartolowicz. And Oliver fires over the middle, dart right between the numbers there. Thrown to number 24 for the Riverhawks. Rex Harmon took that one right between the 2 and the 4. Nice throw by Oliver. Pumped it right in there. And a first down, Armstrong. So I think Coach Fabian might be looking to maybe take a little bit more time off the clock here. Obviously, you want to score when you score, but it's been a back-and-forth game full of big plays. Oliver going to run that himself. And a block. That's going to be an illegal block, I believe. Looked like a hip check. That one's going to be coming back, looks like. Well, holding against Armstrong. And a timeout called from the Franklin Regional sideline. And don't know if they 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I don't know if they had 11 on the field. Well, with some out-of-town scores here on the network, Amani Christian and Freeport all tied at 0-0, it looks like. And in the knock McKeesport game, McKeesport up 14-8 on the Knights. And of course here, Franklin Regional, 14-13. Panthers in the lead. Maya Point. Oliver. Oh man, he's under pressure and he's hit and dropped for a big loss. Behind midfield right there. That's a tough one. He's going to lose about 12 yards on that first down play. And the pressure in there immediately. Big sack there for Franklin Regional as the Panthers push the Riverhawks back across midfield. Wrestled down. The scoreboard says second and 47. That's a long way. Armstrong, 4:40 left here in the first half. Facing a 3rd and 34 after the holding penalty and the big sack. Oliver got a man across the middle and down right around the 42-yard line. Guy inclined with that grab. So it's 4th and somewhat manageable. Most likely Coach Fabian going to go for it right here. Although Oliver has shown the ability to punt out of that shotgun formation. We've seen it a couple times this year. Actually hit a couple of good punts down inside the 10-yard line from that kind of deep shotgun. It kind of looks like they're setting up for it again. Oliver, he will do it. The pooch. And another good kick. Will it stay? It rolls into the end zone. But we kind of lined up like that. Oliver seems to have shown a talent to be able to drop those and let the coverage get down there. That one kind of had a little bit too much of a line on it, not enough air underneath, and ball trickles into the end zone for a touchback. So we have 3:42 remaining in the first half. We'll take a quick break here. We'll be right back on High Top Sports Network.
Steffi's Country Catering prepares home-style made-from-scratch dishes that will have you convinced Mom made it. Whatever the occasion, Steffi's Country Catering will have you coming back for every event year-round. Find us on Facebook to place an order or to see our Sunday specials, or call 724-54-85047.
Well, back quickly out of the timeout there. Sorry about that. That was right on the. Franklin Regional ran out there and got that play off quickly at first down. Out to the 34 there. Good pickup on first down. Panthers have 3:22. Remember to stick around for the Richard G. Snyder YMCA halftime show. We will shut my mouth for a little bit, which is nobody's complaining about that. We'll listen and watch the bands here at halftime, regular season finale for the Riverhawks and Panthers here. DuPill slips another tackle, but a good ankle tackle right there. That was, I believe, Rocco Swartz. Indeed, number 78, Rocco Swartz, team captain. Just an endless supply of determination and energy out of that young man. We've seen it all through his high school career. Just a high motor is how they would describe him if he were getting ready for the combine. Relentless player there. Moved around due to injury last year and had a tremendous season. Played some linebacker. Oh, and a huge hit and a forced fumble. The Riverhawks are on top of it. And coming in from the corner blitz was Kyan Klein. with a huge smack on Lemke, and the Riverhawks do have the ball. Boy, oh boy, a splash play on defense there. Great blitz call by Brandon Fulton, the defensive coordinator in his first year in the job. And that was a beautiful blitz out of the secondary by Klein. Coming in, and Lemke never saw him, never felt him, and Klein laid the boom. Forced a fumble, and on top of it, I'm not sure who got in there and recovered the ball, but the Riverhawks fell on it. So they will take over 1st and 10 from the Panthers' 30-yard line. Chance for the Riverhawks to take the lead before the half. Oliver, 4 wide receivers and a sidecar. Quick swing out to Jablonski and laying the shoulder. Who did you say it was? Might not have been Jablonski. Sorry, it was Harmon, Rex Harmon. I saw 4 there. Not a 1-4, but a 2-4. Rex Harmon, a couple catches in this game. And he put the shoulder down right there and plowed into his defender to try and get a couple extra yards. And he did just that, able to get the first down. So 1:53 left. Riverhawks right at the edge of the Ryan Bowser State Farm red zone. Ryan Bowser, licensed State Farm insurance agent in Ford City, PA. Check him out online, RyanBowserSF.com. Like a good neighbor, Ryan Bowser State Farm is there. Oliver, design run, draw play up the middle. Oliver, spin move there. It worked. And he puts the shoulder into a defender and tries to plow forward. And he gets down right around the 1 again. So close. A couple of times for Oliver now. And let's see if Coach Fabian allows his quarterback to try and punch it in. Koopness went off left tackle. Last time the Riverhawks were in this position in the first quarter and scoring a touchdown from 2 yards out. Right now they got it spotted at the 1. 14-13 Panthers on top. And we got the shotgun. More of a pistol really, and rolling. Fakes the handoff, and Oliver going to run for the corner. And he's not able to get there. He takes a loss. Good speed to close the gap right there by the Panthers. That'll be second and goal. Timeout taken by the Riverhawks. And while there's a timeout on the field, we'll take a timeout here on High Top Sports Network. Thank one of our awesome sponsors, AIA.
Armstrong Indoor Athletics, located at 132 South Grand Street Avenue in downtown Katanning, offers a state-of-the-art training facility and top-tier instruction by experienced coaches to help turn your youngster into the best baseball or softball player they can be. Batting cage and bullpen lane rentals are available for 30 to 60-minute sessions, and you can also sign your baseball or softball player up for private hitting, pitching, fielding, and catching instruction with our knowledgeable staff. Be sure to visit Armstrong Indoor Athletics online at aia.team or call them at 724-599-9761 for more information today.
And welcome back. High Top Sports Network here. Friday Night Lights. 36.8 seconds left out of the timeout. Riverhawks trying to punch it in and take the lead prior to the half. Oliver throws that one batted down. Very TJ Watt-esque off the edge right there. That was Bresnahan. Yeah, Bresnahan. And 6'5", 220. I mean, that's a lot to try and throw around. Wide wingspan, and Bresnahan took that one. Looked like off the bicep. You know, he was spread his arms there. It's a pretty wide wall. So make it 3rd and goal from the 4, Oliver. With 34.3 seconds left. He has Koopness in the backfield to his left. Harmon in the slot left. Outside wide right, Kyan Klein. And a design run again, but he will not get there. Tackled by the interior line of the Panthers. Good defensive stand by Franklin Regional. And that'll make it 4th and goal. Another timeout taken. That'll be their 3rd, I believe. 3rd and final timeout for the Riverhawks, I think. There's an inflatable giant panther in the way of the timeout from where I'm sitting. But I believe that is their 3rd. And We'll take a quick timeout here. Be right back on High Top.
Steffi's Country Catering prepares home-style made-from-scratch dishes that will have you convinced Mom made it. Whatever the occasion, Steffi's Country Catering will have you coming back for every event year-round. Find us on Facebook to place an order or to see our Sunday specials, or call 724-54-85047.
Life doesn't slow down when the everyday aches and pains have you sidelined. So get back on the field sooner with the care of Olson Chiropractic. Dr. Ryan Olson and his staff treat a variety of conditions for patients of all ages. Don't jeopardize your quality of life and the moments along the way. Let Olson Chiropractic...
Well, sorry to Dr. Ryan Olson. Had to cut that commercial a little short. Coming quick out of the timeout are the Riverhawks. 4th and 3. Fade to the back corner, and Klein can't get to it, so the Riverhawks come away empty-handed after forcing the turnover. Klein was the intended target there of that back corner fade. And just out of his reach there, Klein could not haul it in. So the Riverhawks turn the ball over on downs. 1st and 10 for the Panthers at their own 3. Only 15 seconds left. So with the Riverhawks out of timeouts, don't expect to see much out of the Panthers here, but you never know. Lemke in the shotgun. He's got Dupill to his left. Hand off to Dupill. Dupill cuts it back. He's got open space. Dupill on the run. Still on his feet. Trying to get to the sideline there. Boy, he is quick. This stutter steps just has guys missing right and left. Rocco Swartz credited with the tackle. And that's going to be a nice gain out of the shadow of their own end zone. The Panthers will use a timeout here with 4.1 seconds left. That was a, well, where do they have it spotted here? At the 24, so a 21-yard gain there by Dupill. Franklin Regional takes a timeout. And we would like to remind everyone that this broadcast is copyrighted by High Top Sports Network for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the express written consent of High Top Sports Network is prohibited. Tonight's legal disclaimer is brought to you by Steiner Sacco Law, 160 North McCain Street, downtown Katanning, PA. 50 years combined experience in wills, trusts, and business law. Steiner Sacco Law, 724-543-1469. Thanks to Steiner Sacco Law for being our legal disclaimer sponsor across the network this fall. And the throw out there by Lemke, quick completion, and close to the sideline, still cutting it back on his feet, but tackled finally. And that'll bring the first half to a close. Good game here in Murraysville. Franklin Regional 14, Armstrong 13. As we get ready to enjoy the Richard G. Snyder YMCA halftime show. Franklin Regional Band, always a pleasure to watch. Riverhawks Band, same thing. Very talented individuals there for both schools. Hardworking students deserve just as much recognition on a Friday night as the players on the field. So we like to keep it here and let you, the viewer, enjoy the halftime show. It looks like we got some balloons coming out, so possibly some senior night homecoming / related activities. What is a penalty at the end of that play? Unsportsmanlike conduct. Not sure if it was on the Riverhawks or didn't hear exactly who that penalty went against. And the officials are saying wind the clock. Well, it was, I guess, wind the halftime clock. So Then we'll do that. We'll pull the camera back and focus it on midfield there. And you will be able to enjoy the Richard G. Snyder YMCA halftime show here shortly. When you get downtown to the Y, get yourself in shape. Check out the Richard G. Snyder YMCA on Water Street in Kittanning.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Friday Virtual Panther Marching Band is proud to recognize the senior class of 2025. We call your attention.
This will be a senior recognition for the band, so stick around, check it out. Enjoy the halftime show.
You can do it at the end too. Tommy, where are you going?
Colin Birch, Sam Powell, and Kimberly Birch. Colin plans to study computer science at the University of Pittsburgh. Evan Shands, Sarah Kinwash, Jen and Shaolin. Evan plans to major in nursing at the University of Pittsburgh.
Like sandwich? I am, but not till the end. Because mine are always terrible. I'll go. Yeah, that's good.
Colangelo, son of Mr. and Mrs. Colangelo. Royal plans to study business at the University of Pittsburgh on their name. Julia Duncan, Armstrong and Jamie Duncan. Julia plans to enroll in the WPIAL program at the University of Pittsburgh. Now Allie Flock is accompanied by Dawn and Andy Flock, and her sister Rachel Flock. Allie plans to pursue a Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree.
You're gonna fly down and see him?
Noah Hacks, Sonny Ken and Bill Hack. Noah Hacks is the elementary education at Riverhawks University. Elizabeth Hayden. Elizabeth is accompanied by her parents, Joseph and Jennifer, and her sister Amelia. Elizabeth plans to attend Seagull University for a PhD in music and theater. Lori Reader, grandchild of Smith and Granny Wagner. Lori plans to attend West Penn School of Nursing. Samantha Hillerman, daughter of Church and Becky Hillerman. Samantha plans for acting and technical theater. She can see her perform this weekend at the Wrestling Symphony. Sophia Izagirra. Sophia is accompanied by her parents, Michelle Karen Izagirra, and her brothers Miguel and Liam. Sophia trains at Seagull University to study biology pre-med, and she is applied for deferred acceptance into Lake Erie College of Osteopathic Medicine. Jude Glenstein, son of Christian Glenstein. Jude plans to attend college for political science. Psychology and business, WPIAL. Abby Marion, daughter of Abby plans to attend college to study neuroscience. Son of Christopher Houston. Chase plans to be a professional player. After successful next year, he will be studying secondary education at the University of University to pursue a degree in digital arts and media. Atlanta Montgomery. Atlanta is accompanied by her parents, Jennifer and Linda Montgomery, and her sister Sophia. Atlanta plans to attend Mercy University to pursue a degree in art therapy. Maxwell Morton. Max is accompanied by his parents, Stephen and Meg Morton, and his brother Sam. Maxwell plans to study music education at Riverhawks University or Penn State. Sadie Oshetsky, daughter of Mrs. Jill Oshetsky. Sadie plans to study nursing at State College in Florida. Caitlin Patz. Caitlin is accompanied by her parents, Henry and Danielle Patz, and her brother Henry. Caitlin plans to attend Fordham University, majoring in biology and nursing. Anna Perriton. Anna is accompanied by her parents, Ron and Jessica Perriton, and her brother Alex. Anna plans to study engineering at Penn State. Rachel Tartinicoff, daughter of Dr. and Mrs. Paul Tartinicoff. Rachel plans to attend college for nursing. Lacey Paganik, daughter of Ernest and Leslie Paganik. Lacey plans to attend college and major in biochemistry. Jamison Savage. Jamison is accompanied by his parents, Scott and Heather Savage, and his brothers Brendan and Declan. James plans to attend Union University of City College to study business and political science with a concentration in law. James Sheridan, son of Dave and Amy Sheridan. James plans to attend the University of Pittsburgh, majoring in electrical engineering. He also involved in the Navy ROTC program. Sebastian Shoemaker, son of Tom and Heather Shoemaker. Sebastian plans to study culinary arts at the Culinary Institute of America. Nathan Schneider, son of Terry and Krista Schneider. Nathan plans to study mechanical engineering at the University of Pittsburgh. And Paige Schneider, associate and Gene Schneider. Paige plans to study political science at the University of Pittsburgh and participate in the ROTC program. Sorry, we have an out of order. This is now Nathan Snyder, Cemetery, and Crystal Snyder. Nathan Snyder, the second mechanical engineering.
I used the one over there.
That's a good thing. Last night?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to put something in the paper for it. You mind sending that to me? Would you mind sending that to me?
Yeah.
So I got, like, the thing is, I don't see anybody there too.
I think you should be.
What's your woman?
Yeah, she was good.
Did you take the name?
I don't know if she was. Yeah, I mean, she was right at the door.
I definitely, yeah, I saw her, but I didn't. I'll check.
Emerson Barron Suits, son of Mr. and Mrs. Skyler, Gary Barron Suits. Emerson studied medical physics at the University of Notre Dame. Colton Warnock. Colton is accompanied by his family, Katie Hall, Ken Craig, and joining from Texas, Justin Casey Warnock. Colton has his sights set on doctorate in neuropsychology, starting placement out of the undergraduate degree from the University of Pittsburgh's Greensburg campus. Their work, daughter of David and Stephanie work. Claire is planning to go to college and major in marine biology and perform in the marching band. Lucy Zhang, daughter of Jack and Sherry Zhang. Lucy hopes to study pre-med and chemistry at Vanderbilt. Nicholas and Noah Zimmerman, son of Nathan and Karen Zimmerman. Noah is accepted to Ohio Northern University where he studied mechanical engineering and performed in the marching band. Nicholas plans to study sacred sciences at IUP. Ladies and gentlemen, please give another round of applause for the Franklin Regional Band Classic 2025.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 2024 Riverhawks Marching Band Halftime Show. Tonight we are listening to a bunch of New York Riverhawks marching band performing this year's halftime show.
What's up? Good, how you doing?
Can't help falling in love. As the band highlights and celebrates love to our first decade, let's see Armstrong Riverhawks Marching Band.
Good word.
Drum majors, Ellie Crosby and Marley. Is your band ready?
No, they didn't. Yeah, there's an 69 on there, so if I don't have the number, everybody's walking for shade until I get it. The first game was like the whole half. No, Zach radioed up and said, I've done other ones. Joe Green,
Yeah. Okay. Thanks. So put a point together. Figure it out. There you go. Thanks, man. Yeah.
Give me that. Aaron's helping me out the steps.
No. Ladies and gentlemen, your Riverhawks marching band like to wish a great against marching band the best luck on the remainder of their season and here. And lastly, ladies and gentlemen, your Riverhawks marching band would like to thank you for your time and this evening. Go Hawks! Yeah, hey, have a good one, guys.
And welcome back. Hope you enjoyed the Richard G. Snyder YMCA halftime show. We got the Franklin Regional Band seniors, then the Riverhawks marching band. And just a couple minutes here while the teams get loosened up.
I know Ryan's wheels are turning and back and thinking. Aww. You have nowhere to be. Let me guess.
And that will give us time to check the Flanders Whole Home Solutions weather report for this evening at kickoff. It was 61 degrees, felt like 61 on the real field. Cloud cover was 36%, humidity at 49%, clear, and the winds out of the south-southwest at 4 miles per hour. Brought to you by Flanders Whole Home Solutions. Winter right around the corner. Flanders is your heating solutions service. Make sure to give them a call, 724-763-9775. For an estimate, that's Flanders Whole Home Solutions, our Game Time Weather Report sponsor. Thanks to Ed and Kelly and everyone out at Flanders Whole Home Solutions. Remember, they are your heating specialists. And that's going to get us ready for the third quarter here. Close game here in Murraysville. 14-13 Panthers lead as we head to the second half of play. And Riverhawks get an extra 15 on that kickoff due to the unsportsmanlike at the end of the first half. Dancing there is the returner, but nowhere to go. Rocco Swartz in there with the tackle and a forced fumble on the kickoff return. Swartz came out of there signaling like the Riverhawks had gotten it back, and they do indeed force a turnover. Second forced fumble tonight by Armstrong, and they did not capitalize on the first, but they're going to take over in prime position to do so here at the beginning of the third quarter. They will have the ball inside the Franklin Regional 10-yard line. First and goal from the 8. And Koopnis trying to pick his way through that Panthers interior line. Apologies, I think that was Rex Harmon on the carry. Not sure. Harmon and Koopnis both on the field that time. Gain of 4, second and goal from the 4. And that handoff was to Koopnis. So that'll bring up third and goal. Riverhawks lost the yard there. Oliver rolling to his right, waiting, trying to find a man, just tosses it out of bounds to the right. So fourth down forced by the Panthers. Franklin Regional trying to stand up once again after a turnover. And this time, Coach Fabian will line up for the field goal attempt. Pearson in there. It's going to be about a 22-yarder for the freshman. Number 53 for the Riverhawks. Oliver will hold. Snap, perfect. Down and blocked by the Panthers. And the Riverhawks fall on it. But a huge stand by Franklin Regional here to start the second half after the fumbled kickoff recovery. Riverhawks again come away with no points from inside the Ryan Bowser State Farm red zone. What a block there on the right side of the Panthers line. It looked like, not sure who got a hand up on that, but low kick from Pearson. And blocked down. The Riverhawks fell on it. So that ended the play, but no points for Armstrong after taking over at the 8-yard line following that fumbled kickoff. So now Lemke will go to work. Lemke, hands off. And Dupill up the middle there. Good gain on first down. Swartz in there on the tackle. So was Bartolowitz. And close. That has a gain of 6 yards there. I was going to say close to 5, but more than 5, actually. Good gain by Dupill. And he has been good in the running game tonight. There's Dupill again, and he will get first down for the Panthers. Rocco Swartz again, so calling his name quite a bit. He's had games like that in the past. Remember that Highlands game from a year ago where he got moved to linebacker and just feasted upon the Golden Rams. Had a game for the ages in that one. Rocco Swartz did, and having another good one here against the Panthers tonight. Lemke is under pressure, rolling out. Lemke being chased from behind and unable to get him by the shoes there. That was Kyan Klein going through the shoestring tackle, unable to bring down Lemke, and a good run will be a first down for the Panthers. So Lemke able to escape the pressure. The pocket collapsed immediately there. So after taking over following the blocked field goal attempt, Panthers out to their own 32. 9:21 left, third quarter. And a flag before the snap. Panthers are clapping. And we've already seen the Riverhawks get nailed for encroachment. Looks like it's going to happen once more. So make it a 1st and 5 here for Franklin Regional. 1st and 5 from the 37. And again, movement before the snap. That one looks like a false start against the Panthers, so take it back 5. So a couple procedure penalties, one against each team here on 1st down. So what was a 1st and 5, now back to a 1st and 10.
156. You just don't
Man in motion for the Panthers. Going back, and looks like man coverage here. And handoff to DuPill. And he will get that 5 yards back. And run up the middle. Good tackle there by the Riverhawks, not allowing DuPill to get to open space. Seen him bust off some big gains once he does get into open space. DuPill, a talented running back, 5'7", 180-pound senior. Hard to bring down, speedy, shifty, and a bit of power to go with it. So make it 2nd and 5 here. 8:42 left in the third quarter. Blitz coming, handoff to DuPill. And there he goes, DuPill into open space on cue. And DuPill trying for the far sideline. He hits it. And still on his feet, finally driven out of bounds by the Riverhawks. But not before a huge gain for DuPill from the 37 of Franklin Regional. Wait a minute. Not sure here. That one might be coming back. Flag in the backfield there. As you can see, it's laying right at the 42-yard line. It's kind of hard to see. It's on that gold circle around the logo. And it will negate a huge run there from DuPill. Holding call against Franklin Regional there. Wiping a big run off the board. DuPill, right after I said he's dangerous in open space. He took a long run there, but an infraction against the Panthers will cost them red zone field position. Well, they run the same play basically between left guard and left tackle. Make it 3rd and 5 now for Franklin Regional. Riverhawks trying to get a stop after they were stopped inside the 10 following the opening kickoff. The second half was fumbled by the Panthers returner. Here is DuPill. Finds a crack, cuts it back. And he gets across the line to gain. Kyle DuPill running strong here for the Panthers tonight. No flags on that play, so first down. course, we'd like to thank the John F. Graff Insurance Agency, located at downtown Katanning, Market Street there. Thanks to John, longtime supporter of High Top Sports Network. And DuPill, once again. And Swartz was the first to meet him, but not before DuPill picks up 9, maybe 10. And some extracurriculars after the play. And again, wait a minute, they're signaling as if they got the ball. Swartz has it. And you can always tell Rocco, he's got paint missing from his helmet every game. I don't even know why they freshly paint Rocco's helmet, because it's coming off. And he came out of there, Rocco Swartz came out of there with the ball. So let's see. That's still Panthers ball. And it will be well, they got it 1st and 10 on the board, but it's not 1st and 10 Armstrong. So it is another turnover forced, a third forced fumble by the Riverhawks, and a recovery. And rolling out, that's Kyan Klein with the ball. And Klein, he's going to find some running room. Kyan Klein still on his feet inside the 35 down to around the 32, 33-yard line there. Kyan Klein, he looked to throw it, and Klein came in, played some quarterback last year when Colt Sprankle went down. Then Oliver went down, and Kyan Klein took some snaps at the quarterback position and looked to throw right there. So it's back to Oliver now. In the shotgun, and Oliver looking to run, trying to pick a spot, but nowhere to go there for Jaden Oliver. Oliver, a 6 foot, 170-pound sophomore, so getting plenty of experience in 5A as a sophomore this year. And not much running room there. Loss of 2 for Jaden Oliver. As you see a cheerleader come flying up into your screen there. He was up in the air there quite a bit. So the Riverhawks, a story, 3 forced fumbles, but no points so far off these turnovers for Armstrong. Oliver going to send it deep. He's got a man wide open. Oh, and coming back and nearly picking it off. The closing speed there. Wow, what a burst by Jake Weir to come back and nearly pick that ball off. It looked like, not sure who that was running down the far sideline. Either Harmon or Klein. Might have been Harmon. And up to the line of scrimmage quickly. 3rd and 12 here, Riverhawks. Trying to convert again, trying to do something with a turnover. And there's Oliver, goes across the middle, he's got a man. Pardon me. Wish I had a cough button, but I don't know if I've gotten to it at the time. I got one hand on the camera, one hand on the mouse for my computer. And a first down, Riverhawks. They are inside the Ryan Bowser State Farm red zone. Like a good neighbor, Ryan Bowser State Farm is there. Riverhawks trying to punch one in from the Ryan Bowser State Farm red zone. Ryan is a day one supporter of High Top Sports Network. And he's the guy to go to with insurance questions. Harmon taking on contact there after the catch. And that will be a completion and looks like a first down. So it's going to be 1st and goal, Riverhawks. So the Riverhawks desperately trying to get a touchdown, get some points off a Panthers turnover. Well, Oliver spins back and fighting toward the goal line, and he's in, I believe. Touchdown, Riverhawks. Oliver showing some guts right there, taking it right into the teeth of the Panthers defense, and quickly Armstrong in the line of scrimmage. Looks like they're going to go for 2 here, trying to hurry up. I'll get some subs coming in now. So maybe trying to get Franklin Regional to spend a time out there, but Armstrong, courtesy of a Jaden Oliver touchdown run. Score from inside the Ryan Bowser State Farm Red Zone. RyanBowserSF.com. Get an estimate, and he will answer all of your insurance queries. Oliver to the corner. Incomplete right there. Thought I had the whole end zone in there, and I realized I didn't, but incomplete nonetheless. So Riverhawks do finally capitalize on the Panthers' turnover. They get 6 on the board. Armstrong out to a 19-14 lead. Here on High Top Sports Network. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Steffi's Country Catering prepares home-style made-from-scratch dishes that will have you convinced Mom made it. Whatever the occasion, Steffi's Country Catering will have you coming back for every event year-round. Find us on Facebook to place an order or to see our Sunday specials, or call 724-54-85047.
Welcome back, High Top Sports Network. Kickoff after the touchdown. Reverse fake there. And some running room up to about the 40-yard line. So Panthers after the Riverhawks score. Whoops. Didn't put it on the board there. Apologies. There we go. 19-14, 4:03 left, third quarter. Armstrong giving the Panthers a game here. And handoff there. A few yards there, maybe 5 for DuPill, 4 or 5 yards. So at the 3:30 mark of the third quarter, Riverhawks now in front, forcing a third turnover. Could not capitalize on the first two, do on the third. And looks like Max Zablocki in there to take DuPill down, and we have the injured Panther on the field. Gentili actually carrying that. And with an injured Panther down, we will step away quickly and take a commercial break. We'll be right back on High Top.
Life doesn't slow down when the everyday aches and pains have you sidelined. So get back on the field sooner with the care of Olson Chiropractic. Dr. Ryan Olson and his staff treat a variety of conditions for patients of all ages. Don't jeopardize your quality of life and the moments along the way. Let Olson Chiropractic help you find the healthier, younger you. Call Olson Chiropractic at 724-548-1040 to schedule a consultation or see a full list of services online at olson-chiro.com.
Armstrong Indoor Athletics, located at 132 South Grand Street Avenue in downtown Katanning, offers a state-of-the-art training facility and top-tier instruction by experienced coaches to help turn your youngster into the best baseball or softball player they can be. Batting cage and bullpen lane rentals are available for 30 to 60-minute sessions, and you can also sign your baseball or softball player up for private hitting, pitching, fielding, and catching instruction with our knowledgeable staff. Be sure to visit Armstrong Indoor Athletics online at aia.team or call them at 724-599.
Well, thanks to our friends at AIA. The injured Panther was Hunter Reinhardt off the field now and seems to be okay. Possibly a stinger for Reinhardt, and that play is good enough for a Panthers first down. Lemke firing deep down the far sidelines. Intended receiver was Jake Borostek. Second and 10 Panthers. And nowhere to go there. So that'll bring up a 3rd and 9 for the Panthers. Riverhawks defense doing a solid job tonight. 2 turnovers forced by the defense, 1 by the special teams. And Lemke with that 3rd and 9. A little dump off and eaten up quickly. Markane Duncan, I believe, in there first. And that was a little screen setup for DuPill, but the Riverhawks sniffed it out. And will force a 4th and 9 right around midfield. I believe it's on the Armstrong 49-yard line. But it looks like the ball's sitting right on the 50. And I believe we're going to get a corrected spot there. And yes, indeed. So, true enough, on the Armstrong 49. Official saw that, blew the whistle, and said, let me respot that for you. Hey, you never know. 3 feet might be difference between a touchdown and no. A little punt there from Lemke. And it'll be down right around the 20-yard line. So that is where the Riverhawks will take over. 1:14 left on this Sprankles Neighborhood Market game night. Check out Sprankles for their hoagie fundraisers. You need to raise some money for an organization that is near and dear to your heart, a youth sports team maybe, church youth group, anything of the sort. Check out Sprankles. Go in and ask for some information about the hoagie fundraisers. Not only is it a great way to raise some funds for the organization of your choice, it's pretty tasty. They don't skimp on the fixins at Sprankles. And nowhere to go right there. Looked like a designed run. Oliver met quickly in the backfield and slow to get up. Maybe an ankle there. Poor big Cam Pampino. He's hobbling a little bit. And we're going to get a sub in there, I think, for Pampino. But no, a timeout first. We'll be taking 53.1 seconds left, third quarter. Riverhawks leading the Panthers 19-14 in this Class 5A Big East Conference matchup. Riverhawks looking for their first conference victory since jumping to 5A prior to the season. And it is Pampino. Looks like an ankle. If I know that big man, he's going to get her taped up. He'll be back in there. If he can put any weight on it, he'll be back out there. Cam, one tough character on the line for the Riverhawks. So Pampino walks off slowly. And Riverhawks get kind of an informal timeout there. I'm glad somebody got my eastbound and down reference out there. Appreciate you, Worm, for hearing that. The Fixins. No gain there. In fact, a loss for the Riverhawks on that play. So Armstrong going to be deep in their own territory, and see, they can let the clock run out here on the third quarter, which, well, they're not going to do. Play clock was at 23. Game clock at about, it looks like about a 9-second difference. And maybe Oliver will let it run down. We'll see. 6 seconds, 5. And he's looking at the board, and they will let it run down to zeros. Riverhawks head to the fourth quarter up by 5 points here in Franklin Regional. Armstrong, their best showing in a conference game. Well, they played really well at Latrobe as well. Had them shut out for nearly an entire game, but also they were not scoring any points. So that one, tough loss in conference play for the Riverhawks, but trying to pick up that first conference victory here. My name is Josh Reckengost. You're watching High Top Sports Network. Thanks for tuning in on this Friday night. Hope everyone's doing well and enjoying the broadcasts. And we will be, well, if you've seen us, it's been behind a subscription wall. Nothing we can do about that. We've done some WPIAL playoff volleyball this past week. A couple of matches for the Riverhawks, one for Freeport. And we plan to keep doing some volleyball. We will also travel with the Yellow Jackets come WPIAL football playoff time. But also hockey, about to gear up. There's some hockey games on the docket coming up, and basketball right around the corner. The only reason that I like winter is the high school hoops. Otherwise, I could do without it. I used to like the cold when I was young, and I think it was because it was just basketball season. Now that I'm old, I do not like it. First play of the fourth quarter, 3rd and 11. Oliver under pressure. Tries to sneak out of the pocket, but he can't. Swarming defense there by the Panthers. Will force a 4th and long, so more of attrition here in the second half with the Panthers and Riverhawks. Armstrong, the lone points here in that third quarter. It was a touchdown after a turnover, cashing it in to take a 5-point lead. Had a turnover just to start the third quarter, but they ended up with a blocked field goal from inside the 10. Oliver will punt that one. A line drive, low punt, bouncing, taking a Riverhawks roll. And it's going to get all the way down to the 43-yard line of Franklin Regional. So Armstrong didn't necessarily flip the field, but they got out of danger for the time being. Remember to stick around for the Steffi's Country Catering post-game show. And that is where we will hand out some superlatives. The Steffi's Country Catering play of the game, and also the John F. Graff Insurance Agency player of the game. Thanks to Sprankle's Neighborhood Market, of course, our scoreboard and official broadcast partner tonight. Steiner Sacco Law, our legal disclaimer sponsor. Broadcast booth sponsor, Schaefer's HVAC. Thanks to Sean and the whole crew at Schaefer's. Talk about service quickly. That is Schaefer's HVAC. I stopped in there one day. They had a white dry erase board right as you walk in, and it had nothing but last names on it. And I thought, man, they're never going to get through all that today. And don't you know it, they serviced all of those customers. And it was just mind-boggling to me that they were so efficient. And we're talking like people had set appointments, but there were also emergencies penciled in there. And they took care of every one of them. So make sure you check out Schaefer's HVAC, our broadcast sponsored timeout taken on the field. And we got a score update from out of town. Penn Trafford and Latrobe, 17-14 Warriors over the Wildcats. Tied at 21, Bethel Park and Peters Township on the out-of-town scoreboard. Pine Richland putting it on the Titans of Shaler area, 38-3. Penn Hills doing the same to Plum, 35-0 in that one. Indians on top. Montour, West Allegheny, that would be a great one to watch tonight. Tied at 7. North Hills 10. Central Valley. That's Central Valley. Yeah, it looked like it. 7. Back to the action here. Got those out-of-town scores off the beautiful scoreboard here at Franklin Regional High School. There's Lemke. He's taking a shot. Lemke, and it's up, and is it caught? No, it isn't. The ball comes out of there. And Bartolowicz, looks like he got a hand in there and punched it away as the two were going to the ground. And looked like the intended receiver was number 6. Say Elijah Bennett was the intended receiver. Unless that's an H, I can't really tell. No, 8's Lemke. It would be hard for him to throw to himself. This is not Bugs Bunny. And Riverhawks stopped the run right there. That'll bring up a 4th down and about 4 for the Panthers. Some subs coming on. Looks like Panthers will punt, maybe try and pin Armstrong deep here. Classic field position play. If I were the Riverhawks, I'd be wary. Oh my, that snap went over the head of break actually. The Panthers going to get called for a full start, I think. No, delay a game, actually. Delay a game against Franklin Regional, and they got lucky right there. That snap came out high. Well, not calling for the fair catch. And trying to get a couple, but being sewn up quickly was Bartolowicz. Well, holding goes against Franklin Regional there on the punt. So, Coach Fabian electing to have Franklin Regional kick it again. They've already cost themselves 15 yards on this punt attempt in penalties, a delay a game, and then a holding. So marching it back even more, all the way back to the 35-yard line of Franklin Regional. Punter in there, Heath Silva. I believe that's number 3. And a good boot. And not electing to even go near this one is Bartolowicz, and the Riverhawks will take over at their own 31-yard line. 9 minutes remaining in regulation. Armstrong clinging to a 5-point lead here in the fourth quarter. Special thanks to the fine folks here at Franklin Regional. You know, when you walk in and you got a slow cooker of hot sausage, peppers and onions on, and some fresh buns just sitting there to greet you, you know it's going to be a good night. Also some sweet treats, cupcakes, cookies, the like. So thank you to the folks here. And Kupnis, good run. Boy, he runs downhill. There's no fanciness really to Costa Kupnis' running. Really, and similar to his style of play. Costa Kupnis just hard-nosed, as hard-nosed as they get. And he runs the ball like he plays defense, looking for someone to hit. So a 2nd and 1, 9-yard gain by Kupnis, and Oliver going to sneak it forward. And it will be whistled dead. Let's see where the spot is. As we peel the bodies off the turf. And well, the spot looks short. It is short. So no gain there for Oliver on the 2nd and 1 sneak. Looking to be 3rd and 1. $7:55 left in regulation, excuse me. And a flag comes out on the snap, and it doesn't look like the Riverhawks got it anyway. Interesting call here for Lance Getzey. If this is against, yes it is, false start. No, you don't have to make the call. 5 yards just automatically taken off. Oh, he does he does have to accept it. So Coach Getzey forces a 3rd and 6. It looked like they stopped him on 4th down there. It definitely did. That's an interesting call. I mean, I might make it 4th down, 4th and 1.5. Instead, Coach Getzey elects to make it 3rd and 6. So, Riverhawks trying to keep a couple first downs in line here, keep that clock moving. Though, as we know, it stops on a 1st down in high school. Until the ball is respotted and the official gives the signal to wind the clock. Oliver. And that one knocked down at the line of scrimmage. And he was down on the turf writhing in pain a little while ago, but Hunter Reinhardt there to knock that one away and force a 4th and 6. So Coach Getzey makes the right call. So that's going to be 4th and 6 from the 35-yard line of Armstrong, 7:18 left. And in that short kind of, roll to the, I don't know, he just goes straight ahead and boots it, and it's going to be caught on the fly. And a good return here for the Panthers, and popped, and, well, I'll tell you what, throwing a shoulder in there was Jaden Oliver, taking out some frustrations. The quarterback covering that kick, quarterback/punter, actually. Oliver punted that. It was actually caught on the fly by the return man for the Panthers, and then Oliver came to the sideline and just tried to lay the wood there. I don't know if when your quarterback doing that with his right shoulder, but I guess it was his left now that I'm thinking about it. So you separate that one, no big deal. So the Panthers will take over at the Armstrong 37-yard line. 1st and 10, 7:07 left. In regulation here, Lemke and Franklin Regional held scoreless so far in this second half. Lemke rolls to his right. Lemke finding a little bit of space, and that pass just a bit too low to be completed. Darwin Jones couldn't pick it off the turf there. 2nd and 10, Franklin Regional. See some pink footwear out there. October, Breast Cancer Awareness Month, of course. Pink footwear, some pink towels. Don't really see any on the Riverhawks. I'm not sure. Not seeing any pink socks or shoes. And there is a bouncing off a tackle and hit from behind and brought down is, I believe that was number 4, Drew Gentili. So Gentili doesn't get much. They're interested to see no Dupil out there. Dupil having a great game. He had a huge run taken off the board due to a holding penalty. And right now it is Gentili carrying the ball for the Panthers. Lemke looking, throws off his back foot and just too wide for Heath Silva, his intended target. So quickly to 4th down for the Panthers. Lemke threw that one off his back foot, just kind of tried to sling it out there, but just a little too wide. And looking in to get the signal. So Lemke on a 4th and 7, 6:23 left. Lemke drops, rolls. He's got a man, but he short arms it. And had an open receiver at the sticks, but couldn't get it to him. Lemke comes up short on that throw. Varsity was out there by himself, really, at the first down marker, but unable to pick it up. Lemke and the Panthers turn the ball over on downs. So Armstrong takes over at their own 34. Handoff Koopness. Right up the gut. Going to get a couple, maybe 3. Costa Koopness, they mark him for 2 on that run. 19-14 Riverhawks lead, under 6 minutes left in regulation. Oliver takes his time, looks for the sideline. Shotgun snap, Oliver going to take a shot deep down the field, and that one coming back for it and making the grab as he goes to the turf, slow to get up. I think that was Klein. Klein may have rattled it as he hit the turf. He's grabbing the face mask with both hands, and that's usually a sign of head to the turf. Hope Kyan is okay. What a tremendous catch, coming back for that ball in double coverage, going up high, pointing it, coming down with the ball, and fully sacrificing his body to make that play. And up and off on his own power, Kyan Klein. He is one tough cookie. I was just talking about him on the ride down here, how he's been a contributor since his freshman year. It just feels like he's been here forever. That's just because he does so much on the field, offensively and defensively, for the Hawks. Has a sack and a forced fumble in this game. A big catch down the field right there. A big gainer for about, 32 yards, I believe, if my math doesn't fail me, which it does all the time. And the official signals to wind the clock. 5:26 left. Riverhawks looking to go out of this 2024 season with a bang. And an upset of Franklin Regional on the road would be a nice ending to what has been a difficult season for Armstrong. And Oliver going to keep it himself. Oliver taking on some contact there, and he's going to get 5 as Oliver pushes forward. So Jaden Oliver's had a really, really nice game tonight. And one thing that he has done is not turn the ball over, and that has allowed the Riverhawks to make the most of several drives here where in games in the past, maybe some good statistical outputs for Oliver, but those turnovers have been, a bugaboo for him. Not tonight. He is playing a very, very sharp game, playing with some toughness and playing with some accuracy in the passing game. Oliver drops, and he sets up the screen. And with a wall of blockers in front of him, trying to get loose, and the flag comes in way late. That is usually a sign of an illegal block. Thrown right around the, 15, 16-yard line. Well, they set that screenplay up nicely, but it go against the Riverhawks. That penalty wiping a good play from the ledger. And a run up the gut. Kostrikutnis. And an injured Panther down on the field. So, one more time, we will take a quick commercial break here on High Top Sports Network. Hopefully just a cramp for that young man. We'll be back in a jiff.
Armstrong Indoor Athletics, located at 132 South Grand Street Avenue in downtown Katanning, offers a state-of-the-art training facility and top-tier instruction by experienced coaches to help turn your youngster into the best baseball or softball player they can be. Batting cage and bullpen lane rentals are available for 30 to 60-minute sessions, and you can also sign your baseball or softball player up for private hitting, pitching, fielding, and catching instruction with our knowledgeable staff. Be sure to visit Armstrong Indoor Athletics online at AIA.com.
And back to the action here. Took the camera off. That was Hickey, who was down. The 3rd and 1 for the Riverhawks. 3:18 left. Big chance to convert here for Armstrong. Oliver with the RPO keeps it himself, and that's a great play by Jaden Oliver as he scores. 32-yard touchdown run for Oliver. Well, that's why they call it a run-pass option. Stuck the ball into the gut of his running back, saw where the defense was going to commit, kept it himself, bounced it outside, far sideline, 32-yard touchdown run. Jaden Oliver has really been impressive tonight. And the Riverhawks trying to tack on that extra point. Pearson had his field goal attempt blocked from just about this area. And up. Splits the uprights. Pearson good for the PAT, and the Riverhawks tack on 7 more, 12-point lead for Armstrong here in the fourth quarter. (26-14) Armstrong leads. Well, we'll check on the other games on the network right now. Amani Christian, we're going to go a perfect 10-0. They're up 36-7 on Freeport. And our third game of the night, McKeesport really giving it to Knock. 46-14 there in the fourth quarter. And Knock will... I'm not sure if they'll miss the playoffs or not. I think they were in the fourth spot. And the boot, a little short pooch of a kickoff there by Pearson. And fielded. Pretty close to midfield there by Franklin Regional Special Teams, one of the up men, just grabbing it and taking a knee. Only 1 second elapsed on that kickoff. Well, should the Riverhawks hang on and win this one? Paint me a believer in Jaden Oliver. He has had a phenomenal game tonight, doing everything right in that 32-yard touchdown run on the RPO there. He read it perfectly as Lemke takes a deep shot, and coming back for it, there was a tangled up between, it looked like, Oliver down the field in coverage, and it looked like the legs got tangled between Oliver and Elijah Bennett. So that brings up 2nd and 10 from the Franklin Regional 44. Oliver has done everything right tonight for the Riverhawks and led them down the field on numerous occasions, coming away with touchdowns 4 times. As Lemke trying to set up a screen, he will get it. And tackled on the near sideline here by Kyan Klein. And that was number 12 for the Panthers, Matt Moore. So Dupill has not been in here the past 3 series. I believe 3 series for the Panthers. And Dupill just such a weapon. He proved in this. Every time he touched the ball, you were thinking he might take it to the house just because of the moves. Lemke fires over the middle. That one through the hands. A little high for, a little push off there. And Kyan Klein didn't flop it, but he tried to sell it. A little chippiness down on the field there as Heath Silva couldn't haul in that pass from Lemke. And that brings up 4th and 4. So Riverhawks big play here. Should they hold, only 2:15 left. And right now, boy, you're looking at a victory, something Riverhawks have not experienced in 2 months. Lemke back. Lemke dart over the middle, got his receiver, and a first down for the Panthers. So the Panthers not done yet. And we got an injured player on the field. Looks like one of the Panthers. Turn the camera away there. And hopefully looked like cramp earlier when Brett Hickey went down. He got back up and made his way back out. And right now we have, looks like one of the linemen for the Panthers down on the field, being tended to. And that'll give us an opportunity to take a commercial break. We'll be right back here on High Top.
Hi, everyone. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. Hey, everyone. Hey, everyone. Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. We're here tonight at the Richard G. Snyder YMCA. Steve-O.
Guys, that's right. It's $5 sushi Wednesday.
Produce sale. Bananas. 45 cents a pound.
Pork turkeys. You know why we're doing pork turkeys? We're doing a fundraiser.
The meat keeps on rolling here at Sprankle.
You know what day it is today. It is Sushi Wednesday.
Well, thanks to our friends at Sprankles to cut that one a little short. As Reinhardt off the field, there is a deep shot on a man, and that's going to be a touchdown out of the injury timeout, 33 yards out. Lemke to Bennett, and not done yet. Panthers score quickly. And Franklin Regional still with all 3 timeouts left on the board. This game looked like it was almost over. But almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades, as my grandfather used to say. So the extra point attempt to cut back down to a 5-point lead. 1:51 left. In regulation, lining up the kick will be Joseph Byrne, and it's good. Extra point up and good. Panthers strike with 1:51 left. And the final from Saxonburg, which he scored 46, not 14. That one done before this one. So the Knights fall at home in their regular season finale to the Tigers. In our other game on High Top Sports Network tonight, 36-7. Amani Christian leads the Freeport Yellow Jackets. That one also in the fourth quarter. So, with 1:51 left here, what will Franklin Regional head coach Lance Getzy do? Do you go on sides here? Do you kick it deep? Use the timeouts? What do you do? Well, that's why I don't get paid the big bucks to make those decisions. Looks like they're lining up for an onside kick here. And let's see if Joey Bain can deliver. The onside boot. Good grounder. It's going to be close, and they get it. Unbelievable play by Franklin Regional off the onside kick. Wow, what an execution. Joseph Bain. That is an absolute chip shot pitching wedge, bump and run. Maybe even an 8-iron up onto the green and just perfectly placed. And diving in there to snatch it, Heath Silva. And yep, Silva was a little angered last possession as ball went through his hands. Klein had something to say to him on the way off. Silva with a little push to Klein, well fired up right there. He flew in there. And I mean, you couldn't have timed it any better. Silva diving for that ball just as it crossed midfield and got the 10 yards, and they're going to spot it directly on the 50-yard line. What a play, what execution there on the onside kick by the Panthers. New life by Franklin Regional. Lemke, he's taking a shot, and that's complete. He's got Bennett again, and a first down for the Panthers. And slow to get up. Now Bennett trying to make his way off here after making a huge grab. And all the momentum has shifted to the Panthers just like that. Unbelievable sequence. 1:44 left. The past 7 seconds have had as much excitement in them as several games I've covered this year. On a 15-yard penalty against the Riverhawks to tag it on, oh my goodness. Armstrong went from looking like they had the victory sewn up to the Panthers storming back in this one. 26-21, 1:44 left. The onside kick converted. And then a good throw by Lemke, and Bennett went up and got it. And 15 tacked on. I don't know if it was helmet to helmet. I'm not sure what the call was. That 15-yard penalty against the Riverhawks. And Bennett took a shot coming down. But a great play by Lemke. He just tossed that touchdown. Now looking to lead his team to victory here in the final moments of regulation. I can tell you one thing, we will not have a tie. No 5-point scoring plays in football. So Franklin Regional anticipation here. Riverhawks on their heels. Back to the ropes right now, Armstrong. As Lemke rolls, Lemke to the right. Lemke going to run for it. And Lemke gets closer first down. They're going to get a block at the back, I think. Boy, that's close. That flag came in right as Klein got wiped out of that play. That one will, looks like the Panthers already know it. Holding against Franklin Regional. So Lemke taken off out of the pocket right there. Got close to a first down, but the holding will push them back. And the play only took 7 seconds off the clock. 1:37 left. Riverhawks looking for their first win in the last 8 games. And Franklin Regional looking to pull off an epic comeback as Lemke fires, got his man right at the 10-yard line. Another great throw by Lemke, and he's got, that was Bennett again. Another great catch up to the line quickly. And taking their time now. They got up to the line quickly. And Panthers still have 2 timeouts on the board. Riverhawks with all 3 remaining. And both coaches like what they see out there, so they're going to roll the dice, no stoppages. Lemke rolling left. Lemke on the move, and he fires. That was nearly picked off in the end zone. And Lemke pretty close to being over the line of scrimmage when he let go of that ball. So that incompletion brings up a 2nd and 3, 56.2 left on the clock here in regulation. 4th quarter, Riverhawks and Panthers locked in an epic battle. 3rd and 3 now. Ball on the 10-yard line. Lemke rolling right this time. Lemke going to run for the first down. He's going to get it. Depending on the spot, I think he does have it. Boy, that's close. 4th down, the number goes up. That's right at the line to gain right there. Lemke trying to take off, 50.9 seconds left. And this is the ball game right here. They got to convert. And the push forward. Lemke's going to have the first down. And I believe we'll get a timeout here now. Give your big heavies a little chance to catch their breath here. Timeout taken by the Panthers as they are knocking on the door. 47.2 seconds left. You're watching High Top Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Life doesn't slow down when the everyday aches and pains have you sidelined. So get back on the field sooner with the care of Olson Chiropractic. Dr. Ryan Olson and his staff treat a variety of conditions for patients of all ages. Don't jeopardize your quality of life and the moments along the way. Let Olson Chiropractic help you find the healthier, younger you. Call Olson Chiropractic at 724-548-1040 to schedule a consultation or see a full list of services online at olson-chiro.com.
Welcome back to High Top Sports Network. First down and goal. Panthers don't get in. Timeout called. 40.3 seconds left on the clock in regulation. And Lemke trying to do it himself right there. So no Kyle DuPill for the majority of the second half, and it hasn't mattered to the Panthers. They've come storming back down 12 with under 3 minutes to play. And now a chance to take a lead with 40.3 seconds left. The timeout called. That was the final timeout for Franklin Regional. Riverhawks still have all three, and Coach Fabian wise not to have used any so far because he might need them all. Try and get back down the field if Panthers can punch it in from the 2-yard line. And the Riverhawks are going to have to make some serious hay on the defensive line of scrimmage. So Lemke in the shotgun takes it, rolls, and he is going to cut and get into the end zone. Franklin Regional touchdown. Lemke bowls over a defender and scores the go-ahead touchdown with 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What a change in momentum here in this game. Franklin Regional looked dead in the water with 3 minutes left. And that is why they play the games. There are 48 minutes in a high school game. You got to play all 48 to bring home a W. And, boy, I'll tell you what, the Riverhawks have pretty much done everything right. Forcing turnovers, playing good, solid, efficient, big play offense. No turnovers for Armstrong, but the 2-point conversion is in. So it's a field goal game now. Wow, Franklin Regional, unbelievable. Just never giving up, and that onside kick perfectly executed by Bain and Silva. I don't think I've ever seen a better onside kick at the high school level than the one we saw here tonight. You couldn't have planned it any better. You couldn't have scripted it and tried it 100 times. It wouldn't have been that good. Even with no defense out there, nothing. It was amazing. He put such good topspin on that football. It bounced perfectly. Right at about the 48, it was in the air, and Silva came diving over the 50 and snatched it and went down. They spotted the ball right at the 50-yard line. I mean, just a tremendous onside kick there for the Panthers, and that they went right down the field after that. You could tell that they believed. So now, Bain going to take a full run up to this one and try and boot it through the end zone. He's done that once tonight. And a booming kick by Bain. It's taken in the end zone. And in high school, you can't bring those out. So, a touchback. 34 seconds left. Unbelievable game tonight here on High Top Sports Network. What a regular season finale for these two teams. Franklin Regional on their way to the WPIAL playoffs. Armstrong headed home after this one, trying to end the regular season with a conference victory, something they have not achieved yet this season. And it's going to take some magic from Jaden Oliver, who has been darn near perfect tonight. He has not made any mistakes and had his team staked to a 12-point lead there with 3 minutes left. But give credit to the Panthers. They have cobbled together an incredible comeback. Oliver fires, got a man complete. That's a good play. And they're up around the 40-yard line. So not much time taken off the clock, just about 6.5 seconds. Gone. Oliver, another good delivery. Got it out there to Klein on the far sideline. Pickup of 22. No timeouts for Franklin Regional. 3 left for the Riverhawks. And I'm not sure Coach Fabian's really playing to get within field goal range. No offense to the freshman kicker thrust into action. Dan Pearson, you know, if Hunter Reed, it's a different story, Oliver. Oh, what a catch right there. Right at the turf. And that was Bartolowicz picking it up. And he's just short of the sticks. So the clock will wind. 23 seconds left as soon as the official gives the signal. No, it goes on the snap, pardon me. That is out of bounds. And that ball batted down. Flying in there once again, McAllister Bresnahan. Just the wingspan of a California condor. The thing is gigantic. And he was able to knock another pass down. He's done that a few times tonight. Pearson over on the far sideline there. He's getting limber. So you never know. Maybe Big Dana will get a chance to tie this one up. Right now, Riverhawks trying to get down the field. Oliver under some pressure. Oliver skirts out of there. And Oliver going to be dragged down at the 45. Timeout quickly taken by the Riverhawks. 11.8 seconds left. And the way that Oliver went down, I was wondering if there was a grasp of the face mask. But that ball at the 45. So obviously a little bit out of Dan Pearson's range. 62-yard field goal from there. Of course, I don't know that. I've never seen him attempt one. So just a tremendous game here tonight. Armstrong and Franklin Regional putting on a show. There is a flag on the play. The officials are huddled right at the 45-yard line. And just the way that Oliver went down, I thought there might have been a face mask, but we'll see. He went forward as a defender was going down. Couldn't tell from here, but we will see once the officials break their huddle. Thanks for joining us on High Top Sports Network tonight. Josh Reckenhaus with you here. Our other two games are completed. Freeport and Knock both fall at home tonight. Keysport over Knock Knights and Amani Christian over the Yellow Jackets. Right now, Armstrong trying to play spoilies. No penalty. 11.8 seconds left. 45-yard line is where the ball sits. Bartolowicz in motion. And Oliver back. Oliver waiting. Oliver takes a shot. Oliver deep. And, going up with one hand, and the flag comes flying in. Pass interference going against the Panthers. Ryan Klein trying to go up and make a George Pickens-esque catch right there. Going with a one hand. Oliver put that about 42 yards in the air, and it was a decent pass. And not a spot penalty as in the NFL. It'll be 15 if that is indeed against pass interference against the Panthers, which I believe it is. So up to the 30-yard line, that 15-yard penalty assessed on the pass interference. That's going to make it first down and 10, but 4.9 seconds left. And here is, boy, you can't expect to get a field goal off here unless this is just lightning quick and down and timeout. And I doubt it. I'm saying they're going for the end zone here. Again, Bartolowicz in motion. Oliver, he's going to go deep again toward the end zone. That one's not going to get there. Grab, though, and fighting for the end zone. But that one is unable to get there. Boom. What a finish. High and Klein gave everything he possibly had, but wrestled down before he was able to cross the goal line. And what an effort by Kai and Klein. That is what you would expect out of him on his final high school play. That is nothing short of a Herculean effort to try and get across the goal line and win this game. But coming up 2 yards short after going up and making an incredible catch in traffic, Kai and Klein denied, and the Riverhawks are pushed away at the very last second. My goodness, what a ball game here at Franklin Regional tonight. Boy, you can't be mad at those. I mean, somebody has to go away a loser, and that is what's terrible because both teams laid it all on the line tonight. Just a magnificent effort by both sides. A tremendous game. A tough break this year for these seniors for Armstrong. Their final game in the orange and blue. And Franklin Regional somehow, some way, comes back from down 12 points with just under 3 minutes left in this one to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. 29-26. Panthers hold on against the Riverhawks. My goodness gracious. What a ball game. Had a little bit of everything here tonight. And it is just heartbreak city for those seniors over on the Riverhawks sideline.
Oh, really? Wow. Oh.
Unbelievable. I'm still trying to catch my own breath here from the final seconds of this game. And the Panthers will get the treatment of the alma mater there, the band playing, the team singing. And the conclusion of this one, Steffi's Country Catering play of the game. Well, you saw it. I can't think of a better one to pick than that onside kick that gave life to the Panthers. So credit Joey Bain and Heath Silver for pulling off just a dynamic onside kick. My goodness, what a play. They don't execute that perfectly. This game goes the other way and the Riverhawks win. So that is our Steffi's Country Catering play of the game. Apologies. And our John F. Graff Insurance Agency player of the game. I'm giving it to Jaden Oliver. The kid showed guts tonight, did everything he possibly could to try and will his team to a victory. And tough to give out a player of the game in a losing effort. Jaden Oliver did everything he could to get the Riverhawks a win tonight. Did not turn the ball over. Played extremely well. Ran the ball well. Was deadly accurate on his passes. Nearly had the game-winning touchdown heave. There, Kai and Klein just stopped a little bit short. So congratulations to Jaden Oliver, the Armstrong quarterback, for being named our John F. Graff Insurance Agency player of the game. Well, folks, I've got a long ride home. Still got a newspaper to do. That's always fun. So I'm going to sign off quickly here, but thank you so much for tuning in this evening. You were treated to a good one. Our first game of the season that I did was Armstrong and Highlands going to OT. That was a fun one, and this one maybe even more fun. Riverhawks fall, though, on the road to the Panthers, 29-26. For the entire High Top Sports Network team, my name is Josh Schreckengoss, wishing you a wonderful weekend. Stay safe.